beautiful souls, welcome back to Sealing Up Tarot with me, Natasha. So today's reading is quite a fun one. So it is all about your first date with your future spouse. So you know, this is a bit of fun, it's quite light-hearted, but yeah, it should be good. So we have three different piles for you guys today. So first of all, we have pile 1 here with the amethyst heart, green aventurine heart, sorry. So that's the green aventurine heart. We have pile 2 in the middle with the actual amethyst heart, so that's the amethyst one. So yeah, if you're drawn to that, or pile 3 at the end with this, oh gosh, oh dear, that's fine, is the rose quartz heart. So yeah, see which one you are drawn to. And then you can pop down to the description box or the comments where I will have the timestamps for each reading, and I'll see you guys there. Hey pile 1, so if you chose this green aventurine heart crystal, this is your reading. So we are going to be looking at obviously your first date with your future spouse. So what we're going to take a look at is kind of your energy and feelings, kind of going to use them kind of sort of go between them, and obviously your person's, your future spouses, and then we'll be looking at kind of a bit more information. So I just asked Spirit to kind of tell me more. I've left it open, whether it's stuff that you know you're going to do, whether it's like what kind of date you're going to go on, kind of how the date's going to go, that kind of thing. So I left it very open for Spirit to be able to get some messages. So let's get into it. So we'll get out both of your energies first. So for you, you have Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups reversed, and the Well. So the Well is it's a major arcana, so for the Ethereal Visions deck. So it's like it's one that that Matt Hughes has created especially for this deck. And then for your person, you have 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and Knight of Wands. So let's get started with you first. So I get this really strong feeling that your energy on this date with your person is going to be, I feel like it's going to be a very instant. I really feel like you guys maybe don't really know each other beforehand. I feel like this is a first date where you're kind of going into it fresh. It's not like a friend or an acquaintance that you've known for a while. I really feel like this is actually one of these times that it is actually someone that you've not really known, or maybe you have met on a dating app, or it's like a blind date. Maybe your friend has set you up with a friend or a colleague, and yeah, this is somebody you don't really know. But I feel like on this date, sorry if I kick the camera, it's going to really just strike you with this like sense of, I feel like you're going to get this really strong gut feeling that this person is like the one. It's going to be one of these things you're going to meet, and it's going to be like, wow, I feel like you're going to be totally just blown away. And with that 7 of Cups reversed, it's like only seeing this person, it feels like maybe if you had been dating other people, if you've been, you know, keeping your options open, because I feel like a lot of people do this, that you don't really want to close down your options until you know that this person is going to be worth it. So I feel like you're gonna, even if you have been chatting with other people, I feel like straight away on this date it's going to be like, nah, I feel like this is the one for me. And the Well is all about, you know, inspiration, nurturing. So I feel like it's just going to have that kind of, that feel of inspiration. I feel like it's just going to strike very, very deeply for you. I feel like it's just something that you've never experienced before. It's going to be like that kind of, this is how you'll know it's the one, because it is just unlike when you've met anyone else where you've thought, oh yeah, I like them. This is going to be like instant, like, wow, this person is for me. And your person, I feel like this person with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, I always think of Two of Pentacles as indecision, but I feel like this person's like, it's not, I'm not getting that it's like indecision or anything. I feel like this person's mind is like racing. I feel like they're pretty much going to be feeling this too. And with this Two of Pentacles, for some reason I just feel like their mind is racing, and kind of with that infinity sign, it's like they're going round in a loop. They're like thinking about all the possibilities, is more the feeling I'm getting, rather than any kind of indecision about you. It's kind of that infinite possibilities. And you know, I see that really with that Ten of Cups. It's like I feel like this person has jumped in their mind. They have jumped well ahead. They've gone, they're on the date with you, but they're already thinking about, you know, what you're going to call your kids, and like when you're going to get married, where you're going to get married. This person, I feel like everything that you're feeling, this person is feeling it, and if not more. For some reason, I feel like they're going to be even more like into this whole feeling of like, yes, this is meant to be. And then that Knight of Wands. So sometimes people think of it as being a bit of a player. I just see this as this person, even though they totally do want, you know, Ten of Cups feeling, they want that longer term thing. They're not a player, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they're going to be just wildly attracted to you, to the point that on this first date they're going to be thinking about ways of trying to get you home with them, because they just see you and they're like, hot damn, I need this person in my life. So a little bit more information about your date. So you have Ace of Pentacles, you have Seven of Pentacles, I think I can move these up a bit, the World, and you have the Hierophant. So interesting cards. And for oracles, you have Trust the Niggle. What is a niggling feeling trying to tell you? Your guidance is divinely guided. And you have these two cards. I love this. Right, you have Good Luck with that black cat. I have two black cats, so I really, really love this card. And you have Prosperity. So for some reason you have these pentacles here, and with that Good Luck and Prosperity, for some reason I'm getting, this is going to be for very few of you, that your date is going to be like to a casino or something. I feel like it's going to be just like a bit of a joke date, or as in like, not as in like a joke, as in it's just for fun. I feel like it's going to be one of those where maybe you go out for dinner first, then you get some drinks, and then maybe you get a few too many drinks and you're like, and you're trying to make this night last longer. So I feel like you're like, why don't we go to a casino? Because I feel like that happens to people I've known. I don't know if it's happened on dates, but I know it's happened on nights out where, you know, the casinos are like the only things still open, so they're like, let's go to a casino. So I feel some of you, I feel like that Good Luck, and with those pentacles, I'm getting that as a message. I feel like, you know, that is a very niche message. It's not going to be for all of you. But as I was saying up here with you, the energy I'm getting from you is feeling like this is going to be, you know, like meant to be. There is a sense of that this, you know, this Trust and Niggle card, I feel like it's one that, this card usually I see, because if it's darkness, I kind of usually see it as a like, trust your gut instinct, and sometimes it's like a more of a protection message. But here I feel like this is a, you know, trust trust that feeling in your gut, like that feeling, like if you feel like that this is your soulmate, I feel like it really, really is. So you can trust that feeling, because it's one of those things when you meet someone that you have that kind of really deep connection with. Initially you may think you're actually a bit crazy. If you've never experienced it before, you're going to think you're a bit insane. Like if you see someone and you instantly feel like you have that like deep connection with them, and you're like, this doesn't make sense, but trust in it, because I feel like you guys were brought together for a reason. So I feel like you're definitely, whether you believe in past lives and you have, you know, you were meant to meet again, whether you were like married in past lives and you have this strong connection, whatever it is you believe, like I feel like you guys are meant to be together. And you know, with these, I feel like these are just, whether it's just a omen, like I feel like this is a good omen. You have the good luck cat. So I feel like whatever happens here is just, you know, it feels like luck, but I feel like it's almost not. It's just, it was meant to happen. I'm gonna apologise that the camera's gone really dark. I knew this was gonna happen. It went really bright and now it's gone really dark, so sorry guys. And so how, sort of, any more information about your date? I just see that this is like one of those dates where it feels like, it just totally feels like this is gonna lead somewhere. For you to have Ace of Pentacles, the World, the Hierophant, that Seven of Pentacles, I feel like that straight away it feels like you both know that this is going to lead somewhere. That Ace of Pentacles, you know, it may be that on this date that it's almost like straight away, like, I just seen 1111, that Ace of, yeah, it just feels like you almost know straight away that you're going to be an item. Like, you're probably not going to say it, but there's this kind of instinctive feeling of like, once you're with this person, that's it. I feel like, as I said before, if you were talking to anyone else before, you're going to kind of cut them out, you're going to ghost them. It's going to be like, this is my person. And with that Seven of Pentacles, it's a case of like, you guys, it's like is just waiting for those pentacles to be ready. But I feel like this is just a card of knowing that you're investing in your future, and it does feel like this is the first bit of a big story, if you know what I mean. This feels like you kind of know that this is leading somewhere and it's going to bear fruit, and you're going to tell your kids and your grandkids about what your first date was like. Maybe if you do go to the casino, leave that bit out for the grandchildren. But and then you have the World. It's just, all these energies just feel very positive. I'm sorry, it's got even darker. This is insane. It looks almost like it's evening, but it's like 10 in the morning. And then you have the World. So yeah, definitely all these positive energies. It feels like, you know, I just get this feeling of like, life feels complete, yet it's just beginning. It's like you can see almost like into the future. And then the Hierophant card here, this is a card about, you know, commitment. I feel, you know, it makes you think of weddings and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like, as I said, just straight away there is just this feeling of this is it. This is the one. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm apologising that it is so dark right now. But yeah, if you enjoyed, do remember to hit like, subscribe, share, check out the giveaway. It's running till the 28th of February 2021, so check that out, and I'll see you guys in another reading. See you later. Hey pile 2, if you chose the Amethyst Heart, this is your reading. So you may be looking at the lighting difference and be like, oh my god, is she filming it at night now? No, it's suddenly gone dark, and I'm going to apologise now in case the brightness etc. just goes insane, because it's going between looking like the heavens are going to open and it's going to just bucket rain, to then kind of lightening up, and it's very difficult to keep the brightness controlled during the reading, so I do apologise. I'll try and do something post-production if it goes a bit weird. So today's reading is your first date with your future spouse. So it's how I'm doing this one for you guys is I'm kind of looking at your energy feelings during the date, and it's kind of almost like surrounding the date as well. Sometimes it does get a little bit, you know, with tarot, it's not necessarily that exact moment. Sometimes it can be a bit before, a bit after, but that's how what I'm going to be feeling, and then your person as well, and then I'll get more information on this date. So you guys, let's get into it. So first we'll do you and your person's feelings, and then we'll go into what the date, how it's going to go, like get any information. I left it very open with spirit. But here we go. So for you, you have 6 of Cups. You have 5 of Wands. And you have 3 of Swords. Don't worry. I feel like this reading could be very specific. You have Knight of Cups. 7 of Swords. And Knight of Pentacles. So, right, for you first, right, I think I'm just going to go into the really strong gut feeling that I get with this. I'm calling it a date, but I don't feel like it is a date. This isn't a go out for dinner kind of thing that I'm feeling. I feel like this, so first of all, you, with this 6 of Cups, I'm getting you being kind of in, you know, this playful mood, and I'm not seeing it, you know, sometimes people think of it as like definite soulmate energy. And with this Mermaid Tarot, with there being the 5 mermaids, sorry, and they're all kind of playing, they look very young and childlike, I feel like this is somebody that you may have known a while, or you know, you're actually really good friends with them. And the reason I don't feel like it's a date, I feel like, you know, you're there, you have these good like friendship feelings with this person, but I feel like the reason this has come about is because, you know, you have this 5 of Wands and 3 of Swords. So I feel like maybe you're just going through a bit of a tough time, maybe you've had a breakup, maybe whatever's happened. It could be, you know, we're in COVID times, it could just be like mentally it's really tough at the moment. So whatever that feeling is, I feel like this is not associated with this person. It feels like, you know how I said I feel like this is a general feeling that you were kind of in at that moment, or in that moment, because it will be in the future. But so as I was saying, it doesn't feel like a date, because I think in your mind you see this person as a friend. So you're like, this isn't a date, they're just, you know, trying to make me feel better, you know, spend time with me. And you know, this person, you have that Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. So I see like this person is coming forward. It's like they want to just offer you like love and happiness and kind of joy with that cup. They are coming, where they're coming from is from, I feel like it is actually a place of pure love. So this person, I feel like, has probably had a crush on you. You may know it, or you may be completely oblivious to it, but whatever it is, this person is coming from a really good place, and they just want to kind of like, they want to get you out of this kind of Three of Swords, and they just want to, you know, bring you light and love and happiness and joy, all that kind of good stuff. They want, I can see this, like, with these two knights, I'm getting the phrase like knight in shining armor. I feel like that's what they want to be. They just want to, it kind of makes me think of Six of Wands. They literally just want to come in and swoop you off your feet, make you feel good, and just be there for you. With that Knight of Pentacles as well, I feel like Knights of, that Pentacles energy is always that very like earthy, reliable. That's what this person is. They are very reliable, and they just want to be there. And the reason that Seven of Swords coming up, because it's a bit of a tricky card, you may see that, be like, oh, why is the Seven of Swords there? And I feel like this person is, the reason it is because they know they're being a bit deceptive. I feel like it's not, I don't think they're creepy. They're not going to try it on with you when you're feeling down, but they are doing it obviously for themselves as well, because they want to just be closer to you, because they really do love you. So they want to get close while you're, you know, feeling down, just to show you that they're there, and kind of show you their true feelings. So that's why it feels almost like a little bit sneaky, but I don't see their intentions as bad. So I feel like, yeah, it's not necessarily a traditional date. So you have, for how your date is going to go, let's do tarot first. We have the Magician, the Empress, you have Nine of Swords, you have Queen of Pentacles, and then you have Death. But hang on with me, it's not like, don't get me wrong, this is not going to be terrible. You have Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. You have Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And you have Travel, and you have Finding. So I feel like this person, so for your, I say date but not date, because I feel like this person may just try and, with that travel, be like, let's just get away for a weekend, let's go do a road trip, let's go do something to get you out of here. Obviously that's going to be niche, it's not going to be everyone, but for some of you I feel like this person is going to be like, let's just get out of this town and go somewhere. And for others, I honestly just feel like this person is, with that Magician, I feel like this person is going to do everything in their power to try and make you smile, to try and make you happy. This person, honestly, I feel like this person has loved you maybe like since the moment they saw you. There is a lot of genuine, like, sweet love, especially with that Six of Cups showing up for yours. I feel like even if you didn't love them initially in like a romantic sense, you know, it's one of those things that does develop, but I feel like there's a genuine lot of love, and this person is just going to be doing their best to try and make you, you know, have fun. And I think, you know, the Empress, I feel like they're just trying to build you up and try and, you know, make you feel like back in your kind of, I guess, like back in your kind of like natural state. Maybe if you feel like you have been not quite you at the time, obviously this is in the future, so at the time, if you're feeling you're not in your power, I feel like this person is trying to like give you a boost, like an ego boost, you know, with that transformation, deep healing. I feel like this person is really just doing their best to make you see how wonderful you are and make you feel better. I don't feel necessarily that it's like deep emotional healing, but you know, trying to make you feel better, just trying to have fun. You have that play card, it's going to be very light-hearted. You're just gonna, I feel like there's just a lot of laughter, or even if it's not that you guys go traveling, it could be that, you know, you just have a night in where you just watch a comedy film, or you know, maybe, you know, I see this kind of got, maybe you decide to make cocktails, watch some funny films. They're just going to try and do anything that will make you happy. And you know, you have that 9 of Swords, because I feel like this person worries that, you know, that you're never going to see them as anything more than just a friend. I feel like this is kind of like a bit of background. Like, I feel like during your date, or not your fake first date, I feel like this isn't like a real first date, but I feel like this is when maybe I see that finding, and it makes me think if you're going to start finding some feelings for this person during, and this is why it kind of feels a bit like a date, but I feel like this person does worry that that's never going to happen. And then you have Queen of Pentacles, and with that Queen of Pentacles, sorry, I can hear somebody ringing a bell outside. That's very rude. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you are going to really come back into your own here, and I think that's quite, that Queen of Pentacles is, it makes me think of that finding. Like, I don't know, it looks like she's just found this pentacle in the ocean. It's like, ah, lifting it up, and I feel like you're going to start developing, I feel like you are really going to start developing those feelings during this time. Obviously it's not instant, of course, you're not going to be like not in love or raging in love now, but I feel like you're going to kind of look at this person different. You know, when you go, huh, actually you're not so bad, or actually that is, you start noticing things about them, you think, oh, actually, you know, that's quite attractive about you. I feel like you're going to start to have these kind of feelings for this person with that Queen of Pentacles, and with the finding there. And then this Death. Now, the Death card in the Mermaid Tarot, I have to admit, is, you know, it does look more negative, but I guess you have your mermaids down here trying to rescue, and you know, they're taking, it looks like they're taking the one, I don't know, it's very difficult to tell, it's quite a dark card, but you do have the human that is on the surface and is trying to help. So I feel like that is kind of the rebirth side of, you know, this Death card. And I feel like this Death card here just kind of is signifying of like a change of feelings. So I feel like it is kind of a birth, or maybe like an ending to like your very platonic relationship, and you know, the start of something that is more romantic. And it may not necessarily be like anything happens between you guys. I don't feel like anything's gonna happen as in like sexually between you. I feel like this person genuinely has your best intentions at heart and wouldn't kind of prey on you like that if you are feeling down. But I feel like you're gonna start recognizing this person. So yeah, that's what I see for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do comment down below. I do like to hear from you guys, and I'll see you in another video. See you later. Last but not least, hello to my lovely pile 3. So if you chose this rose quartz heart, then this is your reading. So with today's reading, first of all, I have said this in the other piles, I'm going to apologise for any lighting issues right now. it's the weather is just going a bit crazy, and so the lighting has been a very difficult aspect for today. So yeah, just bear with me. Sorry if it goes brighter, if it goes dark. I don't really want to stop in the middle just to adjust it, because I feel like I get out of my flow then, and I being a Pisces, I forget things all the time, so we'll soldier on through. So with this reading, what I'm doing is looking at kind of your energy, their energy, and then I've asked Spirit, I've kept it very open about you know, like what message, like kind of messages, so how it's going to go, maybe what you're going to do. I've kept it very open, so let's get straight into it. We'll go into both of you guys first, and then we'll go into what the date's going to be like. So for you, you have the Moon, you've got Ace of Swords, and you've got King of Swords. And for your person, your future spouse, you have Two of Pentacles, you have Seven of Wands, and you have Nine of Swords. So for you, pile 3, with that Moon, I feel like there's a slight, so I do get I'm getting two different types of groups here. So I feel like there's some of you guys that are just, there's maybe you've not dated for a while, it's been a long time. It could be that you actually already really like this person, and you know, you guys are finally actually going out on a date, and I feel like maybe there is a little bit of like insecurity, a bit of fear about this, about going on a date. But I feel like even though you have these fears, I feel like you cover them very well. You've kind of got Ace of Swords and King of Swords, and it makes me think that on this date, you know, I feel like you're trying to appear very like witty, very sharp, very like intelligent. I feel like you're going to be using I feel like you're going to be using your brain a lot. You're trying to like really, I feel like you're going to really try and like impress this person. And as I said, I feel like there are almost like two groups of people. So that's the first group, and then there's a second group with that Moon. I feel like maybe I feel like this is still true, like there's that side, but there's maybe a little bit of worry here, because it can be about, you know, shadiness. And I think for a second group of you, and I feel like this is a small number, that you or your person, but I feel like it is more your person, is already in some sort of relationship or situationship. And I think the feeling that I get from that is they are obviously because they're looking around elsewhere and not very happy, and I feel like it's coming to an end. But you go on a date, but you know, there is maybe a slight uneasiness around that, and I feel like that is for just a small proportion of you, and yeah, that's why if you're in that kind of group, I feel like this is kind of like your person is juggling their emotions here. Like, oh, like I want to go out on a date with this person, I really like them, but it doesn't feel right. And it's like they have a lot of drama, they have a lot of worry around this. And I don't want to get too bogged down into that. But also, the other sort of group of people is, I feel like this person is just really, I feel like if you have a little bit of fear, this person is like, I feel like because I feel like this person's really wanted a date with you for a long time, and they're really happy, but on the other hand, they're kind of terrified because they're worried about, you know, what happens if you actually make this a reality. It's like when you've dreamt of something for so long and then it's happening and you're like, oh crap, it's this person's just like, I don't know what to do. They're really worried. I feel like they're just worried that anything they're not going to have things to talk about, like, or they're going to come across stupid. They just have a lot of these like kind of self-doubts, I feel, with this Seven of Wands. Very much so they're doubting themselves and they're like, oh, I don't know why I've let myself in for this. I feel like they feel quite nervous, and I feel like it's maybe they're not always necessarily like this, but I feel like maybe this is the effect you have on them because they do really quite like you. So they're kind of like, oh, this is terrifying. But, you know, in a good way. And so how your date is going to go. So we have tarot cards. We'll lay those out first. You have the Devil. So interesting energy here. You have Four of Wands. You have Eight of Swords. You have Knight of Cups reversed. And you have Ten of Cups. And finally, you've got more cards than everyone else, you have the Chariot. So, for oracles, you have Get Grounded, Empaths, Highly Sensitive, Connect with Nature. Now, I think that's just a message about what your date is going to be like. You have Yes, just say yes. You have Protection, Call Back Your Power, Cut the Cords, Soul Retrieval. You have Answers, which I find funny that you have Yes as an answer. And you have Confidence. So, this date, I feel like during the date, you know, you have confidence, and I feel like this person is going to gain confidence. I feel like you're going to gain confidence here. First of all, I feel like you guys are just going to, you know, it's got this kind of connect with nature. So for some of you, this could just be, you know, a beach day. It obviously depends where you are in the world. A beach day, maybe you're going to go on just like a walk. Maybe you go to like a park, just somewhere in nature, or yeah, something like that. I feel like it's going to be something outdoorsy, and I feel like for some of you, the reason this is the outdoorsy thing is if you are in that, if it is for some of you that are in the group where I feel like maybe they're at the end of a relationship, like, but they haven't officially ended it yet. I feel like it's because they don't want to go anywhere where they're going to run into people. But also I think for some of you it's just maybe they kind of want to be alone with you, and maybe feel like there's not, I don't know why, they feel like people are just going to be watching them. I feel like this is just part of, I feel like this person may have a few like self-limiting beliefs. They may have issues maybe a little bit with their self-esteem, with that Devil energy. Yeah, so I feel like they kind of just want to be alone with you and not feel like people are watching you for some reason. I feel like this is just, this person is a little bit, for some of you, I feel like they are just quite a bit of a nervous person, and that's just it. And you have so many, you know, you have the Four of Wands here and that Ten of Cups reversed, and I feel like throughout this date, this person is, I feel like this date, don't get me wrong, I feel like this date is going to go well, because I feel like it ends on the Chariot, and I feel like that's that moving forward, you know, having like a next date, and you have these energies, but they feel kind of blocked, and I feel like this person is, you know, they're a bit just trapped. I feel like you may get a bit confused by them, because I feel like you probably know that they like you already. I feel like this is somebody that you actually do know, unlike pile one where it felt like someone completely fresh. I feel like this is somebody you know, and this is kind of why maybe they're caught in their head about it. They're worried about misstepping, about, you know, if this doesn't work out, is it going to be awkward between you? There's a lot of, I feel like maybe at first as well, there is kind of like a bit of an awkwardness, because maybe you know are good friends already and you kind of don't want to ruin that, but also you do have these feelings. And I feel like totally, even on this date, there's going to be times where I feel like there's times with this Four of Wands that it almost, I don't know why I'm getting like married couple vibes. Like I feel like it just feels like you've been together already. Like it doesn't feel like, I don't know, there's times when you just, it is like you are in a relationship already, and this is why this person gets kind of like confused and they're like, oh, I don't know what to do because I feel like really happy, but then also, you know, I feel like they just don't want to ruin things. And I think it is just this person is quite does have issue, like some self-confidence issues, but I feel like genuinely that you're gonna have lots of happy times on this date. And I feel like this person is already the reason they're upside down, I feel like it's just they're blocked. Like I feel like this person just wants these things but doesn't think they can happen, just because, you know, for some of you I feel like this person is just really a very nervous person, and it is like that. And for the small amount of people where I feel like maybe they are already in a relationship, there's this being trapped in their heads, I think, because they're worried about, you know, people finding out about this person that they're currently in a relationship with finding out, but also they don't want to be a bad person. They don't want to be seen as being this bad person. But when they're with you, it feels like it's blocked at the moment, but they just see this kind of like happiness. They want to be able to show their affection and their love for you. They want that kind of Ten of Cups. They want that, you know, happy ending. And I feel like this date is gonna, by the end, I feel like it is kind of progress. Like I feel like this person's gonna gain their confidence. It's gonna kind of progress forward with this Chariot energy. And I feel like it's gonna be like, at the end, you're gonna be like, next date? And it's kind of like, with that, like, just say yes. I feel like there's an urge for you guys to do it. Like, I think deep down you'll both know that you're actually very right for each other. I feel like that kind of, this date, even though it has its moments of awkwardness and worry, I feel like overall you guys have like are gonna have a really positive date. And it kind of gives you the answer that you need. So for you, like, it gives you that, like, it kind of makes any nerves that you had about dating this person kind of settle. And I feel like for the group of you where it feels like this person may already been in a relationship, it gives them the answer they need. Like yes, I need to end it with this other person. Because that's what I see with that protection. I don't feel like this is for you. I don't feel like you need protection from this person. I feel like this person is gonna, I think they realise actually the person they're with at the moment isn't right for them, and they're gonna, you know, call back their power, end it. If this is someone that's, you know, not been great for them, if it's been quite a unhappy relationship, I feel like they're gonna really come back into their own. With you, I feel like you're going to be very positive, like a very positive impact on their life. And you know, maybe for some of you, protection is a little code word that some of you will be getting some. You never know. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you again in another video. See you later.